right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CAGCast episode number 475. I'm your host, Cheapy, here in Long Island, New York. And as always, we are joined by a man who is currently online at the Nintendo World Store camping out for those classic minis. Wombat.
I may have an in for that, so I don't have to.
Whoa. Do I have an in? Wink, wink.
I don't know. We're trying. If we can get two, I'll get you one. I'm serious.
Shipwreck, do you need one? No, Shipwreck doesn't need one. We're good.
No, he has all those games.
Right. I'm good without one, and if I track one down on my own, I'll do that. I don't need any ins.
Right. I realized that. I realized my error. I put it on my reminder on my phone, on my iPhone, because Amazon was selling them at 5 o'clock tonight. And I was playing ping pong with my parents in Thai. So
tomorrow, right?
Oh, is it tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
It's tomorrow. Nice. So I didn't miss out.
Friday.
Yeah. So luckily, I just misunderstood. Perfect.
My wife knows someone who's supposed to text her and let her know what the deal is.
Is it Luigi?
It is Luigi. My wife knows Luigi Mario, and they've been friends since high school.
She still can't pronounce his last name right.
Well, she does. I pronounce it wrong.
Okay.
It's her friend, not mine. I don't know how she pronounces any of her friends' names. Luigi Mario. Mario? Did I do it right that time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, they're old high school friends, right? That's what I said, high school? I got to get my story straight.
Right.
They lost touch when he went to plumbing school, but they reconciled on Facebook.
Well, as long as I get my mini, I'm good. I need two. I feel like I need two, though, because I promised one to somebody else, and I'll be
good luck with that. You should email Nintendo PR.
As I was promising this lady that I was going to get her one, I said, "There's a good chance that I may not be actually able to get her one," but I made the promise anyway. It could happen.
It could.
Should we talk about the election at all? Has anybody?
It's over.
It's definitely over. I was in like a fetal position for like that night, just because it was pretty early in the evening, and I just knew it was coming, so I stopped watching. Like when like Hillary's chances went from that New York Times tracker they had, the live tracker. It started off, she was at like 80 or 70 something, and then when it got down to like 58%, it was I think it was around like 9:30 or so. I just stopped watching anything, and Mrs. Cheapy.
It's lower than that now.
I know. Mrs. Cheapy wanted to watch something, and I was like, "Well, we can." And we went downstairs, and I was mostly just like lying on the floor for some reason, and Mrs. Cheapy was looking at her phone. And then we got into bed, and I didn't sleep much. It was rough. It was very rough, but I feel like I've been able to not think about it for a while and put it into like a positive light, and that I don't have to pay attention to this stuff for at least a little while. You got to try to think of the positives, Wombat. You can't just ignore it, because that's no good.
I'm doing my best. I'm fairly positive. I'm waiting. I'm just waiting for someone to be like, "Oh yeah, we don't like the Klan either." That's all I want to hear. I just want someone to stand behind a podium and be like, "No, we don't like the Klan either." That's all you have to do, and they're like, "Oh, okay."
And then you'll be happy.
A little bit better. Yeah. No one's done that yet, though. Maybe by tomorrow.
You should. I don't know. You should probably not look at that stuff for a little while, right? Don't you think that's like a healthy way to come across it? Just take a little time out.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like we're gonna, like we're gonna be doing anything about it.
I don't think so. I'm not protesting, if that's true.
Especially damaged people like you and me, Wombat. It's probably better, like in our own best interest, to sort of just take a step back and lighten that load off our mind.
Are you going to boycott anything, maybe, Wombat? That'd make you feel better.
What do I have to boycott, though? There's nothing really to boycott.
KKK?
Trump steaks?
Yeah, I do. I will boycott the KKK. I will. I could stand by that. I think that's an easy one. I think I could pull that off.
Yeah. So I've been using this meditation app. I used it before before yesterday, called Headspace on iPhone, maybe on Android too. It probably is. It's free, and the first 10 meditation sessions are free, and then you got to pay. But you should definitely, I think even just doing the 10 free ones is enough to make your mind a little healthier. If you're having a problem, I'm talking to our listeners now, Wombat.
I'm not having a problem.
I know, but I can see like some of my friends on Twitter and Facebook are definitely having a problem. And I think getting off social, I don't say you have to abandon social media, but try to look at your phone less, I think is just good advice to anybody at any time in their lives, probably. Now's a good time to try to look at your phone a little bit less. I don't know. I think sleeping is very important for a lot of people. And that'll help people sleep if they can just step back for a little bit. But we got a lot of video game stuff to talk about. So maybe we should head into that direction. Including the most Best Buy story ever.
I'm looking forward to it. Do you want to tell us your Best Buy story?
I'll tell you the Best Buy. I mean, you already know it because I was keeping you updated over.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You still think I pay attention to you during the day.
I was sending you multimedia presentations during this.
I know. I didn't listen to one.
Oh, you motherfucker. I was wasting my data on you.
Yep, that's pretty much the story of your life, I think.
I need a t-shirt that says that. So I went to Best Buy today to pick up the PS4 Pro, which I had pre-ordered. And what the fuck? I figured I'd just go get it rather than have them ship it to me, because this way I could get it in the morning and we could talk about it on the CAGCast tonight. Smart, right? So, so I, was going to head, it opens at 10 a.m. I didn't want to be the guy that got there at 10 a.m. to pick up the 43-year-old man baby who's picking up their PlayStation 4 Pro at launch at 10 a.m. So I decided to go about 10:30 or so, where all the freaks, right, where all the freaks would be, cleared out by then. So I love, by the way, let me just preface this story by saying that I love going to Best Buy. I don't know what it is about. I mean, they have great video game deals, first of all. But something about just that, it's got all the toys that I like in there. It's got all the smart home stuff. It's got video games, electronics. I enjoy walking through the store and spending time there. Usually.
Now, you go to the one in Westbury, right?
Right. That's
the one you went to?
I go to two. I go to the one in Westbury and I go to the one on 23rd Street and 6th Avenue in Manhattan.
Well, we're talking about you on an average morning. At 10 a.m. would go to.
Correct.
I'm assuming you picked up at the old
at the Westbury one,
Old Country Road. Yeah.
Right. So I
remember when that one opened. That's why
it's very nice in there. It's like huge ceilings. Yeah. Like I feel like for Long Island, that's like a really nice, ambitious Best Buy. It was
the first Best Buy that opened that I could remember, and I remember when it opened and. Because it wasn't that close to my house, and I would drive like a half hour to go to that Best Buy.
Right. It's a nice one. They have like refrigerators and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, I like spending time in Best Buy because it's fun. Who doesn't? Sometimes you find deals in there that aren't listed on the website. Sometimes they're even for Philips Hue light bulbs, which is very exciting for me. So as soon as I walk into the store, I'm like, should I go pick up the PS4 right away? Or should I browse a little? I know Shipwreck had mentioned that I should buy a bigger hard drive for the PS4 Pro. Maybe I should check out the hard drive selection. So I walk in and there I try to find the computer section. I don't usually visit this section of the store very often. But I get there and I find somebody who immediately makes eye contact with me and asks me if he could help me. Tell him I'm looking for laptop hard drives, and I might as well have asked him if where Uranus was, because he had no idea. And he made me explain to him what that actually was, and then I basically generalized it to include computer.
External hard drives.
No, I didn't even say hard drives. Hard drives, I didn't think he really knew what a hard drive was necessarily, even though we were in the computer section. So I just said like computer parts, like things that you would put inside a computer. And then he's like, no, I don't think we have that here.
So you're basically playing $10,000
Yes.
pyramid with the guy at Best
Exactly.
Buy. Things you put in a computer? Ding, ding, ding.
Right. So then I'm like, okay. And then he was very nice about it. I was like, you know what? After that exchange, I said, okay, thank you. And I said, well, I'll just go look around a little bit and just look around the store anyway, even if they don't have computer
I'm pretty
parts.
sure they have hard drives.
I know. I just, whatever. Okay. So I'm thinking about like whether I'm going to go look for hard drives, whatever. And the fire alarm goes off. And it's one of the I guess they're all really loud, right? That's because they're fire alarms. It's going whoop, 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 whoop. The lights are flashing. This helped me decide to not look for any more hard drives and go right to the pickup section. So I head over there, and there's no line or anything because it's 10:30 and the alarm is still going off, and there's a lovely gentleman behind there, and I tell him I'm picking up the PS4, and I notice there's like, he opens up the cabinet back there for the pickups, and I see there's a lot of PS4s with the pickup sticker, PS4 Pros, excuse me, with a pickup sticker on it, and I start talking to him about it, and, he's telling me, the alarm's going off still, by the way. He's telling me that, it's a lot of interest, and people even lined up to pick up the thing before the store opened. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. The alarm turns off at some point, and I ask him if they're going to honor Shipwreck. This is mostly Shipwreck's fault, by the way. Shipwreck told me that in the weekly ad, they were throwing in Sausage Party on 4K.
Gotta watch Sausage Party.
Right, it's like
It's the best promo because the system doesn't play 4K.
Right.
UHDs or whatever these things are.
Right.
Blu-rays.
They're called UHD. I think 4K UHD. I don't know.
Does it come with a digital copy?
No, you can choose. You can choose the Blu-ray, which comes with the digital copy, or the 4K.
Which has no digital copy?
I didn't even
The 4K comes with a Blu-ray disc as well, I think.
It could be. I could go grab it if you wanted to, or you could just look it up. It's probably better. So I asked the guy, I said, oh, so can I get my, this week in the Sunday ad? Excuse me, I didn't burp it when I was telling the story, when I was talking to the guy. You're throwing in Sausage Party and a T-shirt. Can I get that? And the guy's like, I know nothing about that, which of course not. So I said, well, do you have the weekly ad somewhere? Because then I could just show it to you. And he's like, yeah, it's by the front. So I go get the Sunday ad. The alarm comes back on. I come back with the Sunday ad. He's looking at it, and he's like, okay. And he's trying to get the manager, and the manager's on the phone with like the fire department or somebody trying to figure out, how to turn the alarm off. It's pretty annoying. It's not easy to shop. You don't want to really shop in a store where the alarm's going off. So I'm standing there, and the guy eventually he gets the manager's attention, and he's like, yeah, we're going to honor it. And all you got to do is, and you just blah, 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 and
find it.
And no, he just says, he tells the cashier, all you got to do is just go to the customer service, and he's walking away, talking into his cell phone as he's telling the guy what to do. The guy doesn't hear him. He's like, what? And manager's gone now. But it seems clear that I'm getting this for free because the guy said he would honor it, but the clerk doesn't know how to do it yet. So the guy's like, okay. And so I asked the guy, do you want me to go get the copy? I think I saw it back there. He's like, yeah, would you do that, please? So I walk over to where I saw Sausage Party earlier. I'm looking through, the alarm is back on and off. It's constantly coming on and off at this time. It'll stay on for like 3 or 4 minutes and then turn off and for a couple of minutes, then come back on again. I go
You
over.
just don't get this kind of experience just shopping online.
And why?
This is-
It's always Best Buy for some reason, and it's like just weird
No,
stuff happens there.
I like this. Yeah, I like going to Best Buy for stuff just like this.
And I feel bad for the employees most of all, and I even like basically told them that. But so I go over to where I saw the new release movies, and I see like they have a ton of Sausage Parties on Blu-ray. And I see I finally find the rack for the 4K. There's 0 there. So I'm like, shit. First of all, I really don't even give a shit about this movie, but do I want to just take it on Blu-ray because I see it here or what? And I'm like, no, I don't. I want to see a 4K movie on my Xbox that I bought, at least even if it's not on the PlayStation. So I go back to the front, the alarm's still on probably. I tell the guy, I don't see any of these 4K discs. He's like, oh, we probably have them. Just go over to the gaming section and ask the guys in gaming, and they'll should be able to find it for you. So I'm like, okay. Meanwhile, this is like taking a long time, as you can imagine. The story is taking a long time. I've been in the store for like 20 minutes already. I walk over to the gaming, and meanwhile, the first thing I notice is that the shelves are incredibly stocked. Like they're overflowing, and there's 2 employees there, and they're talking about like they can't figure out where to put more stuff. Like you don't see any shelf space. Like I look up, I see PlayStation 4 cameras. I actually tried to count them because I told Shipwreck I guessed 100, and then it seemed like a lot to me. Like it seemed like I was exaggerating. And it was probably like 70. So I was exaggerating. It was a lot. And, that many DualShocks or more, probably. Anyway, so that sort of took me by surprise when I saw it. I don't think I've ever seen, usually you see a Best Buy shelf, shelves, they look like, a 4-year-old ran through them and, said, hey, I want this. But it was just, everything was perfectly lined up. And anyway, so I ask the guy for the fucking sausage party thing, and I tell him about the promotion, and I said, by the way, get ready because it's 10:30, or now it's later, but a lot of people are gonna be coming through your store looking for this, so get ready. He calls, he's like, oh yeah, we should get this. He looks in the computer, he's like, oh, we have it. Let me call down to the front desk, to the downstairs, and he calls down, and now we're just waiting for the guy. Now, how long do you think it takes for the guy to come up with that sausage party disc at 10:45 on a Thursday? It's like 10 minutes I'm waiting there, basically. The alarm is coming on and off during the 10 minutes. I'm looking through now. At this point, I'm like, well, I'm here, I might as well just like look through the gaming section and look to see what's stocked here. The PSVR stuff, they don't even, the hardware is not even out. They just have a sign saying it's available. The $400 ones. And it was and I saw like a ton of DualShock controllers, and cameras. So they must be, and the Move 2-packs. So they must be expecting like some action on PSVR this Black Friday. And we're going to be talking about Black Friday deals later, by the way.
Are you still telling the Best Buy
I'm still
story?
telling the Best Buy story. I'm trying to, it should last as long as I've been in the store waiting to pick up this PS4. I really feel.
No, this is riveting.
So
I'm on the edge of my seat.
So I'm schmoozing with the guys because it's fucking taking forever, and I'm just standing there looking at my phone, and with the whole election thing, I'm trying to just be nicer. I feel like I'm pretty nice in general, but I'm trying to even just be like, to not get angry at things, even like not even internalize things like, why the fuck am I waiting here? Why did this driver just cut me off? I'm just trying to like relax more just in general. But it's taking a long time, and I can only send so many messages to you guys. So I just started talking to the guys about, about the NES Classic. I started asking about like what's going on with that. And he said that they're expecting a lot of people to line up in the morning. Yeah, that makes sense that it wouldn't be going on sale. I thought they might have been doing a pre-order on Amazon. Anyway, so they're expecting people to be lining up for the Classic tomorrow, like a lot of people they're expecting. And I said, well, you're not getting very many of these, right? And the guy just like was like shaking his head. He's like, no. I go, a lot of people are going to be going home disappointed, right? He's like, yup. And even the other gaming employee said he was going to line up himself as an employee at Best Buy because he wasn't working tomorrow. He was going to line up at 8:30. That was his plan. The guy who works at the fucking store. So yeah, it's going to be tough to probably get one of those things. Anyway, I'm still waiting for this fucking thing. 10 minutes goes by. I get it. I go to the front desk. Now there's a line at the the in-store pickup thing, right? There's one guy who looks like he's about my age. He's got a baby strapped to his chest. He's got a kid, a 3-year-old on the floor, and he's got a PS4 Pro on the counter in front of him. Another man baby, just like me, with his real babies. Yeah. He's also looking for his free sausage party. But since I've got the wheels in motion, the sausage parties are now up in the actual store. So he gets his brought to him in a reasonable time. Now we're just waiting for the t-shirt. I told the guy, I missed a little part of the story.
You're also supposed to get a free t-shirt.
You're supposed to get a free t-shirt. And then I asked, when they brought the game back to me, I said and the clerk gave me the game. I said, I'm really sorry. Like I really should have mentioned this earlier, but it also mentions the free t-shirt. Do you know anything about the free t-shirt?
A free sausage party.
A free sausage party t-shirt, right? Which I just asked. I said honestly, I tell the guy, honestly, I really don't care about a sausage party or the t-shirt, but if you have it here, I'll take it. And so he asks, he's like, hold on one sec. He's like, I need to find this out anyway because people are going to be asking me for it. Just please, hold on one sec. Gets the manager. Manager says, yeah, just look it up on the website. And then you'll find the number and then blah, blah, blah. Now I tried to look this promotion up on the website and I knew we were fucked right away because it's really hard to find. And you can't even, basically it doesn't exist. There's like a picture of it, but there's no you can't click through to the product of the fucking t-shirt. So this guy, have you ever seen the computers that they use at Best Buy to browse the web? Do you think it's like the latest and greatest, hottest gaming rig that they sell? Or do you think it's the piece of shit $100 computer from 9 years ago? Watching this guy navigate the Best Buy website, trying to find this shirt. I mean, I wanted to leave, but I didn't want to hurt the guy's feelings at this point. And he even apologized for how slow the computer was going. Eventually, I was like, so after like 5 minutes of him, maybe that wasn't 5 minutes, but a few minutes of him going through the website, I was like, I appreciate it, but I'm just gonna take my movie. And thank you very much. Good luck for the other customers. Thank you. Bye. Go up to the front desk, with the movie. The guy with the babies are there. He, now he's getting his copy. The guy asks the manager where the t-shirts are. The alarms are going on. The alarms are on and off throughout this whole fucking thing. He's like, I'm getting you the t-shirts right now. Just hold on a second. He's trying to get the t-shirts. Like, I'm waiting there. I wait there for like another 5 minutes with the alarms going off. And I tell the guys, like, I'm just going to go. I appreciate it. And I was like, honestly, like, I feel really bad for you guys. I mean, the fucking fire alarms are going off and you just have to work here. I wish, good luck. And he was like, he felt really bad because he couldn't get me this t-shirt. So I wanted to, try to make him feel better about the situation. And I really feel bad for these employees. Like, how does the managers and stuff, how come nobody is prepared for, like, it's like a pretty significant thing. Like, a console's coming out on a certain day and they're throwing in a movie and a t-shirt and nobody that knows where the t-shirts are and the movies are in the basement. It seems like a bad place to work. Anyway, that was my experience at Best Buy, which is really like what you should expect to happen when you walk into a Best Buy at this point. Like, you can't even be mad, right, Ship? Like, this is like, I'm going to Best Buy. Something's going to be fucked up with my order.
Ship, you still there?
I'm here. Yes. This is, okay. It's an everyday. Yeah, this is just shopping at Best Buy. It's great.
But not at Walmart, though. Like Best Buy is much more high end than Walmart. Walmart, you get like different types of things happen. Like, they would be prepared. They would have the t-shirts, right? They'd have the movie. That wouldn't be what you would see there.
Walmart doesn't usually give away stuff, though. Not like that.
I guess not. But I'm saying like they would be on top of the promotions. Maybe I don't know. I'm not spending a lot of time.
Target would be on top.
Target, okay, maybe Target. But I feel like Best Buy.
That's different. I was at Target the other day, and they had a deal going on. Buy any Thomas the Tank Engine train set and get a pack of AA batteries, a 10-pack of AA batteries, and you get a $5 gift card. I went up to the register with my Thomas set and my batteries. It rang up, and it usually says, usually the woman says right away, "Oh, and you get a gift card," because they're always friendly. And she didn't say anything, and I said, "I still get the gift card with this, yes?" She goes, "Oh, nothing came up," and she got the manager over, and she goes, "This gentleman is saying that when he buys a Thomas set and the batteries, he's supposed to get a $5 gift card." The manager goes, "Yeah, that's the deal. I'm surprised it didn't come
Was
up."
the fire alarm going off at any time during this?
No, and this whole thing is actually happening almost in less time than it's taking me to tell the story. Manager says, "Oh yeah, that promotion's going on. We can't just issue a gift card like this. Is it okay if we just give you a $5 credit on this order?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that works." So they just took $5 off my bill right then and there, and no muss, no fuss. Took about 8 seconds.
And then the guy at Best Buy was like, next time you should just reorder it.
Next time you should just.
You should just cancel your order and just reorder it, so then we'll have the stuff waiting.
Cancel.
He's like, we'll have the stuff waiting for you. But meanwhile, they wouldn't have had the stuff waiting for me because all the shit was in the fucking basement.
Ridiculous.
And of course, I didn't get mad at the guy. I said, okay. I said, I'll do that next time. Thank you. I'm trying to be more positive and less stressed out.
You didn't even get a free pack of batteries out of it.
I didn't get anything free except my sausage party. Do you want to come to my sausage party? Oh, and you just have to laugh when you walk out of there.
We played ping pong and ate sushi. It was all right.
Right. That's right. There wasn't sausage though. Oh, Best Buy. I don't know. I would go back there again though. Even after that, it's just like, of course. Should we? What do we got here?
I don't know.
I was also on the Final Games podcast, which is like a desert island games podcast, where you pick your 8 games that you'd be stranded with on a deserted island with.
That's a lot of games.
It was hard to come up with the list. Basically impossible to come up with the list. But it was a fun interview. It was about 2 hours too. So if you want to hear me talk for a long time about video games, check out the Final Games podcast because I am on it and talking. All right, let's do some show feedback.
Sure. Thomas96 has to say, "Help me understand how you guys are playing Skyrim again. I played Skyrim for 112 hours. I can't do it again. Although the buy one get one 40% off is truly tempting." You think that's tempting? It's going to be. It has some decent Black Friday deals too, but we'll get to that later. And I'm still playing it. I haven't stopped. Especially after, we talked about it last week as the ultimate stress reliever, and I stand by that. It really does the trick.
You'll be playing a lot of Skyrim.
There's going to be a lot of Skyrim. A lot.
I have a confession to make.
What? You bought Skyrim.
There was a Tootsie Roll on my desk.
And you ate it.
And I was rolling it in my hands in the wrapper, and it broke through the wrapper. And then I ate some of it while we're doing the show.
You might as well just stop doing the show.
But it was just a little teeny part, so it didn't get.
Nope, you should retire from the business.
Totally ruined my mouth. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to play Skyrim.
I doubt it.
I did notice that on the PS4 Pro, the frame rate is better on the original PS4 somehow. They did a bad job. It's a no-no.
That's something to be scared of with the Pro, I would think.
Well, we're going to go into detail on that later.
Okay, that's fine.
But I just want to throw that out there. I think they'll sort that out. That was probably just a little goof.
Mm-hmm. They always iron out those bugs at Bethesda.
They're good. They're good at. They like to give you some bugs to start off with because life isn't interesting enough. Here's some bugs. Thanks for your money.